So I heard your speech, and it was great. And I have to say that it's like so great for you to just give like a little of yourself, and that you allow people to realize that you are a real person without the ball, you know? So
Yeah.
I think that this is great, and this is definitely not just for ball players.
No, it's not. You know, well, it's actually for athletes, all athletes. You know, we got NBA, NFL, WNBA, track and field, and everything. So we also involve working class. You know, those who have money to invest, who want to invest their money into stronger future endeavors for them and their family. This is what Pro Athletes Business Group is all about. But we definitely go after the younger guys and retired guys 5 years removed from their sport and give them opportunities to invest in something that's tangible for them and their families.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've spoken to a lot of younger guys and some other ball players, and they're all just elated about the experience that they had tonight.
Yeah.
And oh my God, the vendors, there's so many.
Yeah, it is. Well, we only bring in 25 vendors, so we got 22 here, you know, this year, you know, which is great, you know, and they are just awesome, every
They really
last
are.
one of them. They are.
Yeah.
And one thing I like about this group that we're doing is that we got the athletes to bring in their significant others. So that's why you see so many females here at the event.
Okay.
If they're not athletes, you know, they're the mothers, there's the nephews, the aunties of athletes who are playing professional sports or about to enter into professional sports.
Right.
Well, first of all, I think Anthony Simmons deserves a great round of applause and special thanks for the 3 years of him putting this together. One of the things I'm definitely going to talk about, and I really feel passionate about, is players helping players, especially us NFL guys, but really it's in all sports. And you get to a stage in your life where you kind of realize what's important, who you care about, what's been important in your life. And players that have played in the league, we always have that special bond. And right now, if we're not taking care of each other, if we're not helping each other out, if we're not trying to find a way for all of us to get by, really nobody is going to pay attention to. So I think it's imperative that we all kind of take care of each other and contemplate each other and think of ways to make all of us successful. Well, economics, after playing and while you're playing, and you hear a lot about people talking about players losing money after they're done doing bad investments. Really, a lot of guys end up losing their money, not having it, because most of us come from, like myself, lower demographic, lower income families. So none of my family made real money throughout their life. And when you're trying to play an NFL team, playing in a locker room, you feel blessed and you feel part of a family and you feel thankful to God. And you want to help the people around you, your family and friends. But the thing is, they end up just relying solely on you donating money to them, giving them money, and they end up not really working, or they think they're working at businesses that lose tons of money, and you just keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. And when you're done playing, you think that they'd appreciate all you've really given them, and it turns out they really want to know how much more you're going to be able to give them. And it becomes a real tough situation because it's your family, it's your friends, but you're the one working, and they haven't provided an opportunity to really earn on their own, and they've gone now 5, 10, 15 years of being on their own, of just taking you giving handouts, and they almost develop a little animosity towards you and an expectation that it should continue. And as athletes and as good people, we want to try to keep that up, but it gets increasingly hard to do when you're not playing the game. And that's why these businesses, these opportunities, working with our network and working with the people around us to have loyalty and have an ability to provide opportunities to earn income, to take care of yourself and your family.
So do you have any advice you'd like to give, since you've been to like 3, for a lot of people who haven't actually attended one of these events yet?
Well, there's a lot of businesses here, and it's a very multi-layered, a lot of different things. Whatever you're interested in, you can find out about it here. You can learn about it, how to invest in the companies, and just really, it really is a great thing because it teaches you how to spend that money, that lump sum of money that you get at one time,
Right.
and how to stretch it out and how to make it work for you as opposed to you working for it.
Right.
And you can keep some of it every once in a while. You don't have to spend all of it
Yeah, every once
on
in a
the
while.
cars and the houses and stuff. I mean, you know, that stuff, it will, as years go by, you'll be able to buy more and more and more things that you want. But you have to make the investment into yourself.
What have you gotten out of coming to the trade shows?
It's interesting. There are a lot of different franchises that help put different type of stores and events in the community. So I think that allowing us athletes to come out and intervene and learn how to start our own franchises in our own communities to grow our growth and jobs in our community is great.
This has been a great conference so far, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. So you have to tell me the name of your company.
Franchise Biz Experts. We are franchise advisors and help place people into franchises.
Wow, and is this your first year attending?
Yes, ma'am. And this is my first event, never been to anything like
Wow.
it. Very pleased with what I see. This is a great event.
It really
going to
is.
help a lot of people that really need some help.
Right. And not just athletes, right?
That's right.
Yes, and I think that should be the point that we should get across.
Yep.
That is for everyone to, be in a better place in their lives.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, there isn't a person out there that hasn't squandered some kind of success. Maybe not to the degree that some people do, but they've had difficulties. And to be able to learn, first of all, there's a chance. It's not over. You get a second chance in this life. Second of all, to be able to pass on to other generations, to
Right.
people we know, you don't have to go through this. There's a way out of this.
Yes, and that's exactly what tonight is about.
Right.
Going on, leaving something, and being prepared for tomorrow.
Correct. That's exactly
Yes.
right.
Yes.
And even leaving a legacy. A lot of people we find in the businesses that we do are interested in leaving a legacy. And that's a part of what we help people do, is build a legacy.
I think the common denominator that I really appreciate is that Pro Athletes Business Group has a real heart and a passion to see the athletes succeed. And that is both emotionally and professionally and financially. And so bringing the resources to see them be able to do that, and also understanding that they can make contributions outside of the business world and the athletic world, but also in the philanthropic world. I think the guest speakers are excellent, and they bring a perspective because they're athletes themselves,
Right.
and have an understanding for the audience. And so being able to take their experiences and communicate that to the audience, I think that empowers and helps the athletes. I think that's tremendous.
Well, the experience has been great. We've been meeting a lot of people and being able to share with athletes how to build and grow wealth and try to change the story
Right.
Instead of acting rich, teaching them how to be rich.
My name is Tina Malsom. I'm with GeneWise Life Sciences. We do customized supplements and skincare based on your own DNA.
Wow. And is this your first time here at the event?
It's my second, actually. We were in Tampa last time.
Wow. So what have you, what have you enjoyed most about these events since this is your second time coming?
I think it's the people. There's so many interesting people, and everybody has a great story, and it's so unique to who they are, just like we do everything unique to who you are based on your DNA for your health. So I love hearing everybody's personal story and how they got to where they're at, and what they're looking for, and what their future and vision and goals are. And I just find it fascinating meeting all the different
Yes.
athletes.
So tell me about Next Go.
Next goal, we do career transition and job placement for athletes, and we're here to obviously spread the word for guys getting out of the game, and also we franchise Next Goal so we can get other players coming out of the game involved with us.
And is this your first year attending?
Yes, it is.
Wow. So are you having a great time?
It is great so far. Very informative and some great causes here. Anthony just did a good job, breaking down the walls to let everyone know that, we're all in this together.
Right.
And it's nothing to be ashamed about. The guys and the girls go through the same things, and it's just a peer group to be a part of and someone to lean on.